I'm not even drunk yet. Hello everybody, it has been 6 or 7 months. I left. And I'm not going to tell you why I left. Just know it does involve a cult, a spiritual journey, and re-enlightenment. Today on the channel, I have cult co-leader
yeah,
of the Springs, Lusional.
Hello! I'm excited to be here. I signed an NDA, so I can't say much about what's happening.
Lusional here is a prolific drag artist. Been on both season 2 and season 3 of Colorado's Drag Royale, royalty of Colorado Springs, House of Stoned, my sister, House of Puss, all around multifaceted, generational talent diva. I'm gonna like put in sound effects. And today I have Del here, one of my season 3 cast members for Colorado Drag Royale. Many more to come. We're gonna do a get ready with me today. We're gonna go through our experiences on the Royale. We're gonna talk about Minerva. We're gonna talk about her lack of earrings
and shoes.
And shoes. Let's go ahead and jump into this video. So we're back with our eyebrows covered. So we're gonna go ahead and start getting into glam. So Del, I need you to tell me in great length and detail when you decided that I was like not only an amazing, sweet, and cherishable person in your life, but when you realized that I'm kind of like the best person to ever live.
Well, yeah. I think I gravitated to you a lot because you've got that like more emo aesthetic. And I really liked that. I feel like there's a lot of alt performers. There's not a lot of like emo girls. And I think I really liked that. You're also, I just think you're easy to get along with. We can like talk shit and you're not gonna look at me like, oh my god.
I knew the moment we started connecting is we went to Pride together last year.
We did.
And we got together and we were like, let's destroy them.
Let's destroy them.
We said it's time to spin some wheels.
Oh, we spent that entire time going to all these corporate booths that had wheels on them and just getting like free like hand sanitizer and chapsticks. Viridian got sunglasses.
I got a Renaissance bucket.
You did!
The Beyonce Renaissance popcorn bucket from the AMC.
And then it started getting a little crazy because they started making, like, asking questions and making you answer these things in order to spin. And it was like, I'm not having
your sexual
fun
health
anymore.
ones. They're like, what's your status? Wouldn't you like to know, bitch?
Jude and I got AIDS tested.
You guys did! Yeah, because that's when we disappeared. Yeah. That's when you and I, because I literally said, let's disappear. Like, just like I also recently found out, guys, that if I'm not vibing with a conversation, I just walk off. And everybody in my life, from my roommates to my straight coworkers to my drag friends, everybody is just like, you'll just walk off. And I never realized I did that. And I'm like, damn, I probably seem like a bitch to so many people.
Why I thought you didn't like me at first. I would talk to you and then you would just walk away and I'm like, well fuck, I'm talking about drag.
I didn't even realize I did that either. Like, cause it started because my roommate, he was just like, you know what I like about him is he lets me know when the conversation's done. And his friend was just like, what do you mean? He goes, he just walks away. And so then that was like the start of it, because then I think Roxanne brought it up at Roxanne's birthday party too, and then it just like kept being a thing that was reiterated, and I was like, maybe I'm the problem. How was your experience on the Royale?
I had a lot of fun on the Royale.
Did you prefer season 2 or season 3 better?
Season 3.
What's the differences for you?
It's everything. Everything is the difference. Season 2, we were performing at this smaller bar. I don't know if I'm allowed to say.
Do you want to name call it?
Should I? It doesn't exist.
It doesn't exist anymore.
It was Rare. The bar name was Rare. That's why we were the Rare Royale.
And indeed it was.
We were the Rare Royale.
Do you remember who was it? Who said it? They were. Was it Trisha Paytas when somebody was like, "Oh, Selena Gomez's beauty brand is named Rare because she has a rare disease." Who was that?
I don't know. Getting on camera and doing my makeup, like having people watch me do my makeup, it is always like an adventure. Something about having an audience.
It's usually humbling.
It is. And you're gonna find out real quick. Viridian said that the world needs to see how I do my makeup, and I'm so sorry, world, actually.
You're a fucking bitch.
You know, it's just, I said I wasn't gonna talk about my long extended break and going into my cult and re-enlightenment. I'm actually going to relapse for a little bit and leave my enlightenment. And I'm just gonna say, I learned a lot of things while I was on break. A big reason why I went on break is just because a lot of the, you know, these bitches don't support me.
These bitches are mean.
A lot of these girls, they want to foster community, they want to make community, yet they're not doing it. They're talking about people behind their back, they think they're big, they're grandeur. Here's the thing as a makeup artist. If I can tell you paint your insecurity on, I have no interest in you or your drag or how you do makeup.
Well, yes. I wouldn't call Delusional a girl. She's feminine. She's very feminine, but like I'm like I want to look like a cartoon character. I want to look flat. You know when they put like the blur filter and it's like you can't see the nose? That's what I want to be.
So, I know you're saying you're not feminine, like fully like woman. Can you care to explain to my followers the struggles of being non-binary?
No.
What's being non-binary like?
What's being? Oh, okay. I'm scared to make fun of non-binary people. They scare me sometimes.
What happens when the talk isn't cheap? And it is what it is.
And it is what it is.
Well, Hillary Clinton, I really want to be you right now. Tokyo Tony stands rise up. I know you guys will get it. Hello?
That's crazy.
Speak up.
That was
Speak
a loud
up.
fucking
So we got
whisper.
it's over here in the corner whispering.
I didn't say nothing. It was Ezra.
I didn't realize that was supposed to be a joke, but I see that's why you lost the roast.
Whoa.
That was crazy. Because if anyone lost the... Don't take my moment from me. Don't take my moment.
Okay, let's be real. Gucci lost the roast because she had that damn immunity post.
And I knew she was good. I don't know. How much am I allowed to say on here?
As much as you want.
I knew I was going to go home during the roast. I found some drag. I threw it on and Minerva said, "You look horrible." And you know what? I went home when I needed to. I get the job done.
Judy already has like several times been like, "Hey, I'm just going to go ahead and apologize ahead in advance."
I'm screaming. That's insane.
And so I'm nervous. Like, what did you say, Judy? And Scarlet
Switchblade.
At the finale, she was like, first off joking, and she's like, haha, I already unfollowed you halfway through the competition, which she did. I remember sitting there in this group of enemies. I was like, I was deep in enemy fucking territory, and they were like, I unfollowed you. And so then I'm like, as we're kikiing, I'm like searching through my Instagram. Sure enough, she did unfollow me. But in the whole time, she's like, hey, I unfollowed this bitch. Whole time, she's also like, you're one of the only girls that was nice. Like, how does that work? I did bad. I can't talk shit about anybody. The only reason I was saved so much is because, like, I was everybody's fucking Judy.
No one saved me. I was not saved once. I want to make that very clear. The person who did say they were going to save me at the beginning of the competition, they come up and they go,
do you want to speak on it? Or can I speak on it?
Yeah, I'll speak on it. They come up to me unprovoked. It's Liza. Okay. I love Liza. But she comes up to me unprovoked and she goes, just so you know, if you're ever in the bottom and I'm in the top, I'll save you. This is after 1 week of being in the bottom, first of all. And then it came to that. And she said, I don't remember saying that.
I'll have it be known that she never even once tried to make a fake alliance with me. I never got a fake alliance. First off, I will say the alliance I did make, hey, I'm in every episode.
Okay, real quick. I've got a suggestion for everyone that uses clown white or anyone that specifically does like big white eyes under their eyes. I love the House Labs Lady Gaga. This with like a white eyeshadow on top of it. It stays all night unless you've got allergies. Because then it starts, the only issue is like when my eyes start running and like my eyeliner starts doing that thing. in my personal opinion, the best that I've used, because I've tried to find so many products that just work. And this one does.
Shout out Lady Gaga. Shout out Lady Gaga.
Shout out Lady
Gaga. Hey. Hey, listen. If you haven't heard yet, shout out Lady Gaga.
So there's this up-and-coming artist. I don't know if you've heard of her. Her name's Lady Gaga. Very niche.
She and I go way back. Back when her name was still Stephanie Germanato. Back when she was still just a Germanato. Now she's a multi-celled organism. It's great. Alright guys, I'm leaving you with Dell. Behave.
Now that Viridian's gone, I need to tell you guys that this bitch is rotted. She hits me. Keep that in. She tells everyone that I'm a 9/11 survivor. I was born in 2002. I think that if I were there, I could have stopped it though.
Can I start asking you deeply personal questions?
Oh, sure. Yes.
Why did I say it like that?
Yeah, I guess we're there.
That's how you can tell I've been drinking. So, can I ask you deeply personal questions? During Royale, it was a big thing that I was pretty much like saved every week. And I was like really saved over you during moments where you probably should have been saved over me. How did that feel?
Let me tell you, no one saved me, no one liked me, everyone wanted me dead.
That's a little dramatic.
Oh, okay. I think about, listen, when they have us line up and they say, who should go home and why? And the majority of the cast says delusional.
I had your back.
Thank you. You said Mario.
I said Mario's got to go because I was like, this is my bitch. This is my bitch. And you guys will see it in the edit because I did call her like my fucking like soul sister or some shit in confessionals.
There's one thing that I really don't like that's said around the community of like, we're already being attacked, why would you like fight internally? It's because I don't like some of these bitches. And that's just how it is. I'm human. I'm not gonna like everyone. People aren't gonna like me. And that's okay. I think that's okay.
Would you say I had any like dramatic moments like that in Royal? Do you think there's like anybody that was secretly mad at me?
No, but I know you were mad at a lot of people.
I was mad at a lot of people in the Royale because I was doing bad every week. So there's the people that are pitying you. There are the people that don't think you should be there. And so it's just like, there's so much duality and like both aren't good feelings. Like having your, hey, newsflash, having your friends pity you is not a good feeling. What was your favorite challenge? What was your favorite experience on the Royal?
My favorite challenge was Phobias Week.
Mm-hmm. That's when you stapled yourself?
That's when I stapled myself. I've always wanted to do a self-stapling number. And I was like, this is the perfect opportunity. I learned how to do it specifically for the competition.
Let's break that down. This queen. This queen literally stapled themselves on stage for their phobia number. It was fucking sane.
It was a lot of fun. Okay, so if you're ever gonna staple yourself, and this is something that I wasn't told, so maybe it's just like common sense. If you're ever gonna staple yourself, eat something beforehand, because if you get like a tattoo or a piercing, you need to eat something because your body's like, whoa, you know. My goal for Phobia Week was that like, I wanted the audience to have to turn around or like leave.
Royale pitched it to us that they wanted Phobia Week to be actual phobias,
they wanted
real terrifying stuff. Fear Factor, that's what they used in the pamphlet. Girl, nobody gave that. Nobody fucking gave that. I was mad as fuck. And you know what? I don't have really any real phobias that I could bring to a club, so I did drowning. I was like, oh my god, I'm under the water, I can't breathe. Ah! And it was just like, okay. You placed, I think you got third for that. I got third that week. It was the only week I did good.
That's also the only week I did good. I think I was right behind you.
I think so many drag queens are used to just like, I gotta get into makeup now. And
it's a rush process. I used to try to like time myself to be able to do it on Drag Race.
Were you good at it?
No.
I love luxuriating, period. Controversial opinion, I love luxuriating. I'll turn everything into a long process. I have a cocktail, I'm having fun. I like to experiment with color. I like to dabble in shape. I like to play with texture. There's so many things and forms and ideas that I want to play with. I want to luxuriate.
Period. My eyes, I like to, because I do big makeup. I like the cat eye look. I want my mug to be recognizable, which I think it is. I want it to be recognizable, and I want it to be, I see you across the bar, and I can still see your full face. What do you look for in your makeup?
So my makeup, it's all over the place. I'm always exploring. You guys have seen me femme, and now you guys are seeing me in kind of very cartoonish, illustrative type of drag right now. My makeup is always just an extension of how I'm feeling artistically at the moment. And so it's like right now I'm feeling a little bit more mask, and so the makeup is reflecting that. And for a while, I've wanted to have more masculine, almost club kid makeup for a long time. But the issue is like I'm really femme as a drag queen, and I look really good as a drag queen. That I didn't want to venture outside of that, because I was like, you know what? Not a lot of girls could look pretty like me. I should like. I should revel in that, you know, but it wasn't bringing me it wasn't making me feel satisfied just being pretty. Like I needed more. What
was your favorite part of the Royale, like out of all the weeks?
So my favorite week I did, which I did badly on, is SFX Horror Week. Did If Eve Bit the Apple and got infected by a cordyceps and turned into like a Last of Us kind of zombie vibe. So like had my stomach out, I looked like a Gorda, just large and in charge, chunky yet funky pocket pussy basically. And I did Nina Hagen, Dreadlove. So like Nina Hagen, she's like the mother of punk music. She comes from Soviet Union Germany, just a really punk. She does these operatic voices, and then she'll go into these deep guttural demonic kind of voices, and it's so, and this is like music that I love outside of drag. I was just really excited to get to do it. Minerva didn't like it. She didn't understand it.
That's the punk princess of Denver.
Yeah, she didn't get it. And she was just like, I don't think it makes sense with the number. And then Dreadlove, she's like, praise the Lord. And then she's like, and I'm like, I'm Eve from the Garden of Eden, being infected by a cordyceps. Of course I'm going to be, praise the Lord. And then go, yeah. It made sense to me.
Yeah. I think it makes sense, personally.
But who knows? I also have a twisted sense of what is and isn't. So it just...
What was your least favorite part of the Royale?
The mental anguish I felt every week. The turmoil. I was working full time while making all my costumes. I was stressed every fucking week, and I didn't feel like I was supported at all by like the people I thought would. Like I went into this being like, I have a crazy support system. It's gonna be so kind. Everyone's gonna have my back. There were 4 of us in the same drag house competing on the same season. And so like I went into this thinking, hey, I'm about to have like a crazy support system. My sisters are gonna got me. Half the house was in the season. The other half was producing it and couldn't really help us at all.
Yeah.
And so I went into the season literally having one person, and then even this one person kind of like, she gave me a half finished outfit when I had strep throat, and I realized I'm on my own. And that shit really, that was my biggest turmoil during the Royales. I realized I was on my own, and I thought I had this crazy support system. And so I was having this mental crash, not because of not with the Royale itself, but like internal demons of I don't feel supported, I don't feel loved, and I kind of felt betrayed a little bit. And it was just like, I just unfortunately didn't overcome it. Yeah. What about you? What was your...
It was a lot. Here's the thing. I knew that the competition was going to be moved to the track stage. So much different. And I just didn't fully expect it to be. So when people were coming out here and like Liza coming out in her flamingo burlesque costume, I was like, what the hell? I wish I would have stepped up my costuming a little bit, and that's the critique I kept getting, and I was like, I got my fucking costumes already, girl. Like, I'm not gonna say that as if I was prepared. I wasn't. I had 6 months to prepare, and I said, this is a weekly competition.
So we were given the prompts months in advance, and none of us prepared ahead of time. I remember Minerva being so upset about that.
She was very upset about it. It was also used as I had less time than you.
Here's my bit of advice for people. It's okay to walk away from things. You know, I've walked away from...
No, sorry, go on. Go on, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
What's funny, delusional. It's okay to walk away from things. I walk away from things all the time. I've had multiple different careers. I've had multiple different paths of life. Life is too short to continue trying to do things that don't bring you passion, that don't make you happy. Your job right now, if you're not happy being an Ulta advisor, girl, move on to Sephora. If you're not happy being at Sephora, move on to Mac. You know, it's just hell. I went from Mac to Tesla. I went from Tesla to an airline. And you know what? I'm finally satisfied with my job. I'm still doing drag, but I'm doing drag in so many different ways and so many different variables. It's okay to walk away from things. There's a thing called the sunk cost fallacy. It doesn't matter how much time you put into it. You can walk away. That's my advice.
I agree with that. I feel like... So, an entertainer made a post saying... And I agreed with this at one point.
Okay.
But that was before... my life got flipped completely upside down in drag. An entertainer made a post saying, just because drag is political doesn't mean that I'm political. My drag isn't political. And that pisses me off for a few reasons. I can understand. I don't do political drag.
But all drag is political.
But all drag is political. You know?
People are trying to ban us. Not only, like, trans individuals, drag artists. People are purposely trying to get rid of us in entirety. Your drag is political. Just existence is political, unfortunately.
We have a long and extensive history of drag queens fighting, and we have it so easy now. We have it so easy now in drag. We really, even if they're trying to take shit away,
very easy.
I can like post about drag on social media and not worry about it. Like, there's a lot of stuff that goes into drag, and girls think that they can just like put on a dress now and be like, give me attention, and you're a drag queen. No, that's not how it works. It's really not. I feel like there's a lot that goes into drag that's not just the makeup, it's not just the wigs, it's not just the costume.
It's not even just the performances either. It's
not
about
at all.
Creating and uplifting and supporting your own community.
I also used to be very much like, well, my drag's not political. Drag might be political, but I'm not. But I think doing drag, the things that I've gone through in drag have definitely like radicalized me a bit, you know?
A lot of performers haven't had to really foster and raise the community that you have, because you do have a very unique experience with drag and gay bars. And,
yeah.
Something that sadly is on the rise.
Yeah.
And sadly, you know, the violence that inflicts us. But you've had to deal with that firsthand and have to build the community around that, especially when there are people and promoters and so many different people that then try to prey upon the violence that is inflicted on queer people.
So, like, for context, big bomb to just drop in the middle of a conversation. I am a Club Q survivor. Club Q is a club that got shot up. I lost my two friends, Daniel and Derek, that night. It was also my drag show. So I stand very passionately on things, you know, when it comes to like how people treat the community, just because I'm like, you have no idea. You've got no idea. Like I said, I know I've got like a very unique experience in drag. Like, and that's something that not everyone is going to relate to. But like, it's about respect. It's about respect of what people have gone through for drag. It's definitely changed how I do things. My goal very much before was like, I'm gonna become a famous drag queen and all of you are gonna know my name, you know? And a lot of people do know my name now. I've had so many news articles written about me. It very quickly went from these are all my drag friends to like, this is my family, you know? Like, these are people that I care about a lot. Because when that happens, the only people that can fully understand it and how you're feeling and like is your community. Mm-hmm. You know, if I didn't have my community, I wouldn't have had anyone, you know. My family doesn't understand, like, my family understands the hurt, but they don't understand what it means that someone came in to kill me because we were just doing things, you know. And it definitely, it made me feel like you don't really understand how important that community is. And community, that word is thrown around all the fucking oh my god. I'm good, I just started choking. That word is around all the fucking time and thrown around. But I feel like people don't really know what it means to be like, you're all I have. And like, when it comes to this specific thing, you're the only one that knows, you know. Because everyone was hurt. I truly believe that everyone was hurt when Club Q happened, whether you were there, whether you're gay, or, you know.
Yeah, violence on one of us is violence on all of us.
Exactly.
You know, I remember waking up the next day after Club Q. I just moved to Denver, and it's just like, it's the same way with Pulse. Both times when I woke up to the news, I cried. I grew up where coming to terms with my queer identity was in Mississippi, where that family-oriented vibe and that community was stronger than it is in a place like Denver, where gay people are for the most part accepted.
Yeah.
Not accepted in Mississippi. So we really had to lean on each other and support each other. So it's just like events like Pulse, events like Club Q. I cried, and I like boo-hooed, cried when it happened, you know?
Absolutely. And even like, dude, I would get so many just mean and hateful messages, even from like gay people and like people that Rue girls are following, just direct messages being like, you don't know what the fuck you're talking about, and so a black trans woman saved my life. She's the one that stomped on his head and why the back of his head is all fucked up now. So 3 people were involved with the stopping of the shooting and the shooter, and a lot of people got really mad at me because I was like, a black trans woman saved my life. But the reason I said that is because everyone was calling her a drag queen, and I don't like that. She's not a drag queen.
Right.
She's not. Calling trans women that don't do drag queens is extremely insulting. Being trans and doing drag are completely different. You know, not all drag is dress up as a woman.
Yep.
But to the public eye, all of it is.
Yep.
And I would get the most hateful, you don't know what you're talking about. People were mad at me because I called it an attack on the trans community and not the entire community. It was fucking, like, I got some insane fucking messages where I'm like, girl, get your shit, get it together.
How are people gonna try to tell you your lived experience?
Oh, no, absolutely. It's because people are hateful. And if there's one thing, what I've been attacked on social media a lot for, specifically in this incident, is the trans statements that I've made. And not that I've said anything crazy about trans people, but that they have been my main group, because that's my group. I'm a trans man. That's my group. One of my friends that died was trans, you know, and another trans woman, Kelly Loving, also died. It's an attack on the trans community.
Right. Saying it's an attack on the trans community is not negating that it was also an attack on the rest of the queer community. People are obviously going, like you're going to attach your feelings to your event and what happened to you. Also, frankly, it is attack on the trans community. We're looking at a rise of hate towards the entirety of the LGBTQ. Where did it start?
That, and also after the Club Q shooting, and maybe it's because I was just extra paying attention, the hate and just attack on drag queens and trans people, I feel like skyrocketed.
So I'm back. I went ahead and I was doing a little bit of graphic liner. We thought we were filming, we weren't, so I don't know. I don't know what you guys missed, but basically I added white underneath my eyes. Now I'm going in with graphic liner. The graphic liner I've been going into is this Anastasia Norvina. It's probably expired to high hell. I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna wear it until it runs out.
Well, yes.
Well, yes.
So I like to use this glitter for a highlight. My coworker got this for me for Secret Santa. I said, I want anything glittery, and he found this hard candy. You're listing all these like fancy products, and I'm like, I've got hard candy and Wet and Wild.
But that's more accurate for drag. I'm really not accurate for drag.
But I got this and I use it as a highlight. So I like to do this white one. Sometimes I'll do the silver if I'm feeling a little crazy.
Ooh, are you feeling crazy?
I might. I don't know. You know what I should get into? Is lip liner.
Do you not use lip liner?
I just don't. I don't know. I've never found I've never dabbled in lip liners. But sometimes I'll do outline my lips in black and then blend it into a red so I've got that ombre. That's as close as I've gotten. I kind of just throw on a color. This is my favorite phase of drag, where it's the half drag with the baseball cap.
Oh yeah?
It's my favorite.
Me and my little bandana as well.
I've almost seen Minerva get into a fight like this. I wish it would have happened. I wish they would have fought.
All right, I'm gonna go ahead and do my lips and put on my lashes, and we're gonna be right back in full final drag. This is the finished look, everybody. We got our nice high whore drag on. I look excellent. And this.
I look so beautiful and I'm just gonna be up.
See, now that I'm doing more masculine presenting drag, I do want to take the time to promote violence on
That's crazy.
on femme presenting.
Violence on women. Say it. Say it.
Clock the mug, clock the lip, clock the jewels.
Ooh, show the hands. Don't look at my hands. Ooh, cunty.
We're kind of giving evil Christmas twins like Zaun. Green, Viridian, red for bitch. This is the finished makeup, and this is the Viridian that you guys can start expecting going forward. A little bit more Club Kitty, a little bit more masculine, because you know what? Anybody, well, not everybody, some people can do pretty, and I've already learned I can do that. So I need to move on to other ranges where the grass is greener. I need to go west. That being said, Del,
Yes.
what can we expect from the Royale this coming season?
You can expect a lot better camera quality. You can expect some exciting confessionals. I really like the cast that we have this week because everyone's got so much personality. Unlike Roxanne Stoned on
What I say that you guys can expect from this season of the Royale is drama, goops, gags. What you think is gonna happen, what you expect is gonna happen, is probably gonna happen. We were making a social media YouTube series. So there's drama, there's an Untucked, there's so much commentary. You guys don't even know. How would you describe me, Del?
disassociative. There was a lot of backstage. A lot not there. Viridian wasn't. The Viridian was not present.
I really wasn't. It's really funny because on this YouTube channel, like, they have like, and I'm gonna make them release this footage. Apparently they have footage of me every single week disassociating in the green room.
I want a compilation of it.
Yep, like Astro
Yeah.
said they have a compilation video of me disassociating in the workroom week by week, and it got worse every week as I like started spiraling in the competition. And it's so funny because I'm like, but like I literally everybody would be like having a ball, and I'd be in the corner like
Viridian literally in a folding chair in the corner.
eating chicken nuggets, just silent.
Yeah, yeah.
And I was like always the first out of makeup, but also I was the only girl that wore makeup in confessionals.
Yeah, you would put on your boy makeup. Mm-hmm. No, you look really good. You better put those paws up. Ooh.
Shout out Lady Gaga.
My paws are so up right now.
Shout out Lady Gaga.
Shout out Lady Gaga, my favorite underground artist.
Thank you guys for tuning into this video. We are so... Listen.
Ooh.
We are so beyond elated, excited, thrilled, any adjective you can think of for you guys to watch the Colorado Drag Royale Season 3. It's airing April 25th at 7 p.m. But I can do you one even better. If you're here in the Denver area or even Colorado Springs, if you want to make the drive, we will be having weekly viewing parties at Denver Suite, hosted by none other than the winner of Season 3, Fupa. Every day, not every day.
Oh.
That's too much fupa, baby.
That's too much.
Every Thursday, starting April 25th until the season is over. I know you can't get enough of me, and you soon will not get enough of her.
Ooh.
So you're gonna want to tune in, baby, because you don't want to miss the drama, the thrills, the excitement of a bunch of local drag queens fighting for a shitty title and $1,000.
It's 2,000.
Wealthy.
Rich.
Maybe I would have tried harder. That being said, if you guys enjoyed this week's video, I'm gonna need you guys to hit subscribe, hit the bell, maybe even leave a comment. If you made it all the way to the end, for Dell, I need you guys to drop 3 skulls.
Ooh. You can find me on Instagram and TikTok at there_delusional. That's THEYRE_DELLUSIONAL. It's a long name, I don't know.
And of course, you guys can find me at the Viridian. That's THEE Viridian, VIRIDIAN, on all social medias.
The like the stallion.
Until then, we bid you adieu.
Bye!